in an iTalk 106.7. This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, presented by Sholo Ford, produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Shootout as the Elk are on their home floor, playing for 5th place here against the Fabens Wildcats. Round Valley got to this point as the ball is up and controlled by the Elk as they're going to come left to right to begin. Round Valley lost its first one to Camp Verde, but then turned around and beat San Carlos 46-44 and are now here in the 5th place game. The Wildcats had to knock off Mogollon in relatively easy fashion to get to this point, as it's worked around the horn after a three-pointer goes down, knocked in by the Elk. The Wildcats had recently played. Round Valley relatively fresh here in this one. And just an hour and a half ago, well, let's call it 2 hours, the Wildcats were already doing it, though they got to kind of take their foot off the gas in the 4th quarter. But a very short bench over there for Fabens as they're on the run. Gutierrez cannot knock it down near the left elbow, and the rebound is pulled down and controlled by the Elk. Already up 3-0. Foster is going to bring it into the front court and then go to the corner near side where Clark thought about a three. Lifts it up, not good. Rebounds tipped and finally claimed by the Wildcats. Still looking for their first points. 1 minute in. Foot on the gas comes Sigala, who forced to circle back out and set it up in the half court. Gutierrez attempts a three-pointer from straight away, but too firm. And it's rebounded by the Elk, looking to extend their early 3-0 edge. Pass looking for the interior goes out of bounds. So a turnover, and I think the big question, if not the key to the game,
Ace Hardware.
The Ace Hardware key to the game is really just going to come down to how this short Wildcat bench is going to be able to bounce back after a really ridiculously quick turnaround.
Yeah, absolutely. Would they have a one-game turnaround?
Yes.
Right after playing Mogollon.
Yes. And only eight dudes on that bench. That might be one way they can try to preserve some of the juice, though, just walking it up as they start moving it around the perimeter. And now off to the near side where a three-pointer is an air ball. Rebounded on the baseline, pulled down by Foster as he's going to start angling to the right and then looking for one of his players to set it up in the half court, but Ziegler was already cutting to the basket. Ziegler, the Round Valley representative in the three-point shootout last night. It was forgettable as he now cuts along the baseline. Back outside.
Place.
Well, I think the Ziegler family would like me not to go there.
Okay. Sky's the limit for his next one.
That's a good way of looking. Crashing into traffic, Gutierrez is going to go to the foul line for some Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws. See, it's had a pretty good day in the first one, but wound up in foul trouble and missed a pretty big chunk of the second half because misses the front end of that one. More than 2 minutes in, the Wildcats still looking for their first points. And that one won't fall. Ziegler elevates for the rebound. Bring it out to Foster. And now deflected in the backcourt. Foster's got it right back. Cut up the middle of the floor. Loses it at the foul line and eventually taken away by Gutierrez. Throw it back in play, and here comes some numbers for the Wildcats. Got Guzman in front. Go to him on the left. Put the right hand. He can't get the angle. Rebounded by Hernandez as he puts that one up and in. Gael Hernandez was probably the most consistent of the Wildcats in their matchup against Mogollon. And he's able to break the seal, make it still a 3-2 ball game in favor of the Elk as Foster's already inside the foul line, trying to go Out to Ziegler, but it was again deflected. Here comes Guzman, 1-on-2, nearly blocked from behind, but the shorty's able to get it in there. The Wildcats with their first lead now, and doing it on the defensive end. Put it in the middle of the floor, nearly picked off, and a whistle going to say that Foster was traveling.
Round Valley doing the right thing, getting the ball to the middle of the floor, break that press. But Foster having some problems handling the ball after he gets it there in the middle.
What do you think we're talking about? Officials were having a brief convo, but
we don't have any of them mic'd this game, so we don't know.
That's unfortunate. Reverse it to the left side, where I think that Silva thought that he saw Guzman ready, and instead Guzman was cutting.
It was actually Coach Bigelow.
He was open. 4-3, the Elk with the basketball as the teams are exchanging turnovers here in the early going. Foster goes to the far side, and Ziegler quickly accelerates across the time stripe. He's already the baseline. Come back out where it's reversed to the right side. Clark sent it over to Bevel. Now to the short corner where there's Ziegler. He's got that one up and in.
Nice ball movement for the Elks.
Hurrying into the front court, Hernandez. Now trailing again. Largest lead here in the early going is just that 3-0 advantage that Round Valley had. Guzman inching his way back toward midcourt. Now back over to the right side, Sigala. He had a big day against Mugione. Instead, it's off to the corner. Thinking about it, Hernandez puts up a three-pointer. Or is that just a deep two? They can give him two? I didn't see a signal.
I did not see it either. I'm going to give him two.
That's what the scoreboard's showing. And I know better than to argue with technology, as Foster now is inside the three-point line and putting that tough shot up over Silva. Long rebound is pursued and had by Foster. It's another opportunity as near the foul line, Ziegler lifts off. That one's not good. Now, a bunch of different Wildcats thought that each other was going to grab that rebound. It allows Foster to cut in there and take it and give the Elk another lead. That fell right in the middle of 3 Wildcats. 3.5 to go here in the first. Pounding the rock near midcourt. Going off to Sigala. Back out to the elbow. Another jump shot put in by Hernandez.
That's his 6th.
6 of the 8. 1-point lead. Hurrying into the front court. Bevel finds Ziegler as he loses the basketball, and it's out of bounds to the Elk. They kind of carrying off of a couple of legs. Got Manny Hernandez continuing to work the officials like a rope line. He's very good at it. Nearly knocked away on the interior. Foster gets it back. Handed off. Cisco, his short jumper is not good. Rebound taken by Bevel. Back outside. Three-pointer is lined up. This one leaves Clark's hands. He's not good. There's Cisco with the third opportunity. Ball is still free. Cisco going to eventually hand it off to Clark. So here's a 5th opportunity as Cisco is fouled from behind. Communicating something to the scorers table, and it seems they're holding up 3 fingers.
Foul's going to be called on blue 3.
Foul's on Hernandez. I don't know why that seems so clandestine. Well, so right now the scoreboard's still showing that Hernandez's, Gael Hernandez, who was also just whistled for that foul, his three-pointer is still a 2. So I guess it's just time to let that one go. First free throw from Cisco is up and in, and his second at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul line is also good. Back in front go the Elk 9-8. Into the game for the first time for Round Valley is Owen Young. As up and down and then off to the mid post and turning and facing up. Hernandez wanted another one but couldn't get that one to fall. Cisco's clearing it out for the Elk. Round Valley looking to extend a lead. 9-8, 2:45 to go here in the initial quarter. Foster triggers the offense. Foul line, Cisco. Drop it off all alone on the baseline with Ziegler. Three-point edge. Hernandez continuing to try to ride his own hot hand. Instead, he's back outside now, Gutierrez. And now toward midcourt. Up and down goes Sigala. Round Valley just playing straight man. And
that's happened a couple times, hasn't it?
Fabens is having a hard time on the read.
Maybe it's a depth perception here in the dome.
Got a new entry here for Fabens. I don't have a number 40.
We'll check that.
I think I heard Joey Gallos, who's nearly there with the rebound. And now clearing it out, still trailing 4. Gutierrez on the outside, fires it down to Gallos, who lifts that up just a little bit short, rebounded by Cisco. Cisco and Gallos are two pretty big dudes. Lead to some interesting battling as Bevel has it out to Cisco. Corner near side, Foster, quick recovery there, now double teamed on the wing. Moving it around to Bevel, whose three-pointer is off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound taken out well beyond the three-point line. Long pass between Sigala and Gutierrez, and then get it over to the trailing Hernandez, who couldn't get the drop, but he's going to go to the free throw line. It's amazing how differently Fabens is playing defensively here in this go-round. By this point, in their first game against Mogollon, already had 7 fouls whistled against him, but just the one now. And can't get the first one at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line to go down. There's Brooks Phelps checking in, as well as Riley Hamblin. Another one on the approach from Gael Hernandez, and that one will fall. Dead ball now allowing Fabens an opportunity to start the offense or the defense in the backcourt. Foster has to elevate, now accelerate as he gets to the right block and puts it up with too much juice. Rebound knocked around, eventually taken by Gallos. And after Hernandez's free throw, it's an 11-9 ball game. Hernandez with 7 points, setting it up now, getting the pass on the far sideline. Working to the left wing. Gutierrez thought about a 3. Uses a Silva screen, now attacking to the baseline. Having to alter his shot, but can't get the finish. Trying to finish on the left with the right. Usually not a good recipe. Ball goes out of bounds to Fabens. Less than a minute to go. Gutierrez baseline left. Inbound to Sigala. Put up a 3 that rims out. They're elevating for the rebound is Hernandez. No shot as he's fouled on the floor. Going to go against Ziegler, and that should be his first. No, that's Ziegler's second. That's a developing situation as Gallos gets a little bit of space, a little nudge away from Brooks Phelps, and scores that to tie it up at 11. 43 seconds left in traffic, nearly stolen, finally stolen away. Here comes Gael Hernandez going right back to him, and it's blocked from behind, but he is popped from the back, and he hits the deck hard. I think this is Hamblin, indeed. And going back to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, Gael Hernandez with the score all tied up at 11. First is away and off the front rim and out. Back comes Taven Bevel as the foul problems now stretching onto the other side of the floor, and Hunter Ziegler with 2. Figures to be out of commission for a while. Second free throw is also short. Rebound pulled down by Hamblin. Picks up the dribble and travels. Pretty sloppy first quarter here.
Yes, it has been.
Gutierrez inbound out here to Hernandez.
This is for the third place trophy right here. These guys better.
Oh, this is third?
Get it together. I think so. It's consolation. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
No, this would be third.
Yeah, I think it's third place.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a lot of pressure.
13 to 11 after that make. as Bevel breaks the pressure with a pass to Hamblin. Moves to the right where an open jumper is lifted up from Young. No good there. Rebound tipped and controlled between Sigala and Gutierrez. Now the transition pass is stolen away by Foster, and he's just going to hold it and let the buzzer sound. Both sides having a hard time getting their footing, but here in the very early going after one, Fabens leads 13-11 on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
13-11, the Wildcats are leading the Elk after one quarter. Right now, most of the scoring is coming from Gael Hernandez as he's leading all performers with 7. And it's going to be Fabens basketball to start. If you're just joining us, Hunter Ziegler is on the bench with 2 fouls. And the Elk are going to have to navigate that territory while having a little bit of a hard time hanging on to the basketball, but Wildcats likewise as it's inbounded and then off to the left side. Here's Gallos as he thinks about a three-pointer. The big fella can't connect from straight away. The rebound is going to come down and into Owen Young's hands as he starts it up, going straight away. Find Foster, loses the basketball. It's rolling free, tries to save it, but it's instead right to Silva. Turn it over to the Wildcats. They got numbers 3-on-2 ball coming up the near sideline. Drop it off now to the left. Step back. Great job defensively there by 2 of the Elk to force that transition 3. It's a pretty good look, but not quite what I think the Wildcats thought they were going to get out of that fast break. Still they lead 13-11. Nearly taken away again on the outside. Foster controls. Move it to the near corner where Young has a hard time after probably over-penetrating, and then a situation with numbers as they go to Sigala. Try to go back through the lane, but incredibly well defended that time by LJ Foster. He was on an island, as they say. They just knocked it out and out of bounds, and had he not been able to do that, that looked like a surefire lay-in. Inbounding at the corner, and
wow.
Nicely done there by Bevel to
play.
slide in front and then knock it out of bounds off of Elijah Sigala. Still in the backcourt, 3 Wildcats. Potential numbers, no. Recovering nicely is Gutierrez. Long pass up the near sideline. Now give it to the trailing Gallos. He can't get that one to fall, and the rebound is pulled down. And eventually, here comes the other big fella. Andrew Cisco crashes into one player, and an offensive foul is called against him.
I didn't see anything good coming out of that one.
No,
Start about mid-court.
No. Big guys like to get out there and lead it, but sometimes it's better just to stay in their lane, you know. 13-11, no points yet. Here more than a minute into this second quarter.
Fabens playing a pretty clean game so far. Only have them for 1 foul.
That's a shocker. Stepping back on the outside, Luna, who just checked in, starts the reversal. Here comes Hernandez, dropping it off for Silva. Fleshy block there. It's going to go as a loose ball and then off to Cisco. Here comes Foster. And now again having a hard time on the perimeter. Picks up the loose ball, drop it off for Cisco. Go to the corner far side, line up a three-pointer for Young. Won't fall. Rebound tipped. Nice job there by Cisco, but I think Young was already trying to hustle back defensively.
It almost looked like Young was fading out of bounds on that three-point attempt. Difficult shot.
2-point edge here for Fabens. Gutierrez directing traffic. The Elks extending their defense out past the three-point line. Gutierrez ball fake with Foster in front of him. Move it off to the wing. Catch and shoot at 3. Sigala's got it. Foster now trailing 5. Moving to his left. Now crossing back over in the center circle. Picks up the dribble. Finds Bevel. Cisco, quick touch near the foul line. Break it down with Phelps with his back to the basket. Now reaching around to commit the foul. That's the 6th. So with 5:28 to go, Wildcats are going to be shooting free throws for the duration of this first half.
That was one of those frustration fouls after a missed bunny.
Kyron Clark checks in to replace Young. Clark going with the long sleeves. You like that?
Yeah, I do actually.
I think it's a good look.
So it's warm in here, so I don't know how that works out, but
I don't know anything about the, the physiology of it. I just think it looks cool.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Weaving around on the outside, leading 5. 5 minutes to go. The Wildcats looking for a corner to turn. Hand it off to Hernandez, who goes on the attack, and they got the matchup they wanted with Cisco having to flare out there to try to keep him off the dribble on the outside. You could see Gael Hernandez's eyes just get big.
Kind of lulled him to sleep with that little play there running up top.
Oh, they were doing that to seemingly just to bleed the clock in the 4th quarter, but you see how it has some purposes for aggression as well. As Hernandez, who has been at the free throw line quite a bit.
These guys are happy.
I wonder if that was sincere.
Little sarcasm from the bench.
They've left a few points on the foul line there. It's a successful Mountain Mobile Auto Glass trip to the free throw line as they're coming along the near sideline with Bevel. Cuts to the middle, now inside and out. A little hard time on the handle there for Clark. Send it back to the baseline and now to the foul line where a jump shot out of Phelps' hands is not good. Fighting for the rebound, Clark's able to get it. Back over to Foster, angle right, 3 balls no good, but there's Clark with the 3rd opportunity.
Had the line on that shot. A little strong.
Move it over to Bevel, left of the lane. Foul line, now drop it off for Cisco. He started moving before he had a handle. Long pass to midcourt, now cutting to the center. Move it off to Luna, and now Silva dribbles it out of the block. Gutierrez asks for a screen, now attacks the baseline, loses it, and then gets it right back over to Silva after a touch from the outside. Can't finish that one, but he will go to the free throw line, and now the fouls are really piling up for the Elk. That one going to go against Phelps.
His 2nd.
Already with Ziegler on the bench with 2. As that one's very short. And I believe that there is a 2nd member of Round Valley's team with 2 fouls. As Ziegler's going to come back out there and try to make it work. Second one is up and good. 19-11 here in the 3rd place game. Bevel's in the backcourt, trailing 8, throws that one into no man's land. Stolen away, trying to get it back, and he's going to commit instead a foul. This will be the last 1-and-1 with 4 minutes to go. Good night, 4 minutes, and the double bonus here for the Wildcats, already leading 8.
Bevel's 2nd.
I think that frustrations are really starting to pile up for the Elk.
Yeah, it was right after a turnover by Bevel.
Knocks down the first, does Victor Silva. This is his 2nd trip to the foul line in as many possessions, so now 2 of 3. Got another one on the approach that's up and off the front rim. But still happy with a 20-11 lead, even after the miss now. Wildcats are in the backcourt. Phelps, and now a long pass. Elk just a little bit out of sorts here, having a hard time with a lot of these handles. Ziegler on the dribble drive, back to the foul line and outside. Clark trying to go into the corner looking for Ziegler, but there's nobody there with Gutierrez. No look pass, get it up front to Luna, bounce it now, and a nice hustle there from Bevel to break that up. Round Valley's transition defense doing so much to keep them within arm's length, trailing 20-11 and calling a timeout with 3:36 to go. here on Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Round Valley trailing 9. Have the Elk been able to put any points up this quarter?
No, they have not. They had only had 11 the first period of play.
So interestingly, it's the team with the excessively short bench that played a game a couple hours ago that are dominating defensively.
Yeah.
Make sense of that for me. Break it down. It's going to be Fabens basketball. Gutierrez inbounding on the baseline's left. Dangerous pass as Foster nearly takes it away. Hernandez able to get it. Now go off to the right side where shuffling his feet is Luna. Another turnover. There's been a bunch of those for both sides here in this first half, but Wildcats wearing it better. Leading 9 and in the backcourt defensively, forcing that action over to Clark. Now off to Bevel, puts it down a couple of times, reverse it back. Clark with the three-point line. Cisco now trying to go through the lane, go back to the trailing Bevel. His three-pointer's up the back rim. Cisco may have got a little nudge as he's going to get the offensive board. Bouster's going to start the cycle through the half-court offense. Cisco back to the near side. And a three-pointer is up and in from Kyron Clark, a Hudson's Furniture three-pointer. First points here in the second quarter makes it 20-14. Now that was big, getting those points. I mean, they seemed like they'd having a hard time offensively. Now they're only down 5, make it 6. And still an awful lot of time to try to wrestle away the momentum here before halftime. Wildcats, I think, recognizing and patiently working their way through their offense. Starting all this action, though, really far from the three-point line. But Gutierrez says it's in my range. Pulls it up a little bit short and loose and eventually out of bounds to Round Valley. So can the Elk now get a little run going? As checking out is Brooks Phelps.
They're going to have to fight through this full court press to continue it.
Comes in to replace him. Foster's met at the midcourt line. Breaks the pressure going up the far sideline. Now set up Clark. He got the three-pointer. Now he's got the mid-range jumper. He's got the last 5. And it's 20-16 in Round Valley, making it a 2-possession ball game here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Gutierrez on the cut, down the right side of the lane, can't get the finish. Rebound tipped out, now Hamblin's got it. Got Clark in front of him, but loses the handle and it's out of bounds to Round Valley.
Really expected him to get that out to Clark, get it into the hot hand, but mishandled.
Inbounded to Foster. He's on the attack. Trying to go back up top, but it's intercepted, stolen away by Hernandez. Got 2 players in front of him as he goes right at the rim. Straight away, he couldn't get the finish. Rebounded now and off into the front with Round Valley enjoying some numbers. Foster pulls up from about 10 out. He can't get that one to fall. Approaching 2 minutes to play, and Wildcats looking to extend a 4-point lead in a nifty spin move in traffic to get that one out to 6. Jacob Gutierrez there with some flair on the finish. Bevel, Hamblin, he wants a three-pointer. Back rim too strong, but has his own miss. Back out to Bevel. 22-16, the Elk are trailing. Foster to the foul line and Cisco, back through the lane where Clark puts that one off the glass. He's got his own miss, but it's tied up and the possession arrow will keep it here. Jonathan Guzman coming back in. Foster is checking his lip. It's going to give way to Owen Young. I believe Young has 2 personals. Minute 34 left. Round Valley was down 9, but scored 5 straight, all of them out of Clark's hand. And on the inbound, going right at the rim, a foul is whistled on. That's going to be Hernandez. That's his second. Both of the fouls whistled on the Wildcats have been on Gael Hernandez. Gonna leave him out there, just a minute and a half. I might pull him. So first free throw out of Young's hands are not good. So they played so much of the second half in foul trouble against Mucky Young, as neither free throw are good. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul line treating the Elk unkindly, though he's able to get back into the front court and intercept that pass in transition. And now Guzman is called for reaching in. And he's getting a little bit of attention here from the official after the fact.
This is one of those things where it helps to have an assistant, you know, on the bench. I don't know if that's if coach isn't just noticing that he's got 2 fouls or not. But yeah, you'd hate to see him pick up a cheap third one.
Might just trust him. Cross-court pass, feed it into Clark. Thought about a jump shot. Instead, it's worked around. Owen Young's got a three-pointer in his sights. It's off the front rim. There is rebounded by big fella Joey Gallows, but Gallows, beg your pardon. He can't convert the long pass in transition. It's out of bounds. Lots of turnovers here from both sides. Wildcats, though, leading 22-6. Minute and 8 seconds left here in the first. That ball is into no man's land. Clark can't track it down as it's saved from going out of bounds. Gallos nearly has it taken away. As there is Cisco reaching in. Instead, it's off to Hernandez, who has that Euro step, and they're going to say he was fouled. Foul is called on Ziegler. That's his third. So the Elk gamble and bring their foul play star back in there, and he has picked up his third. Now I think we get some confusion about whether or not Ziegler does have 3. So Ziegler only has 2. Oh, the foul was on Young. There we go, we got there. So Ziegler only has 2. And now, oh, a reach-in foul there on Guzman. Now that's a quick 2 on him. Less than a minute to go, 23-16. Largest lead had been Fabens' 9-pointer. As they're in the backcourt defensively are the Wildcats. The ball is inbounded to Young. Foster's not on the floor right now. So they're going to rely upon a team effort as far as the ball handling goes. Clark had been the most successful of the Elk trying to find the hoop as he's got it on the wing on the left. Loses the basketball, but it's right to Cisco. Fortunate to get it out to Bevel, who knocks down that Hudson's Furniture 3-pointer. And now nearly losing the handle on the outside. Round Valley very fortunate right now to be just down 4.
Sneaking back in this one.
Yes. Going on the attack. Segala goes now to the cutting Gallos, but it's blocked out of bounds. Are they going to say there was a foul?
Wow. Well, rewind that one if you're watching online and you decide. Looked like ball from my perspective.
Foul's called on Clark. The only thing I can think is he might have had a little right hand coming up to give him a little bit of a lift. So Gallos at the free throw line where he hits a lot of rim and glass, but he gets it to fall. 24-19 with another one coming. But Round Valley with an awful lot to feel good about. They went more than 5 minutes without points. And if they can get a bucket here, send this one into the locker room. Trailing just 4 or so as there's nearly a 5-second count. Instead, it's into Hamblin. Back over to Young. Now he accelerates. Get it over to Cisco's right at the rim to finish. 12 seconds. As they're leaking out is Hernandez, and he's all alone on the other side to get it right back out to 6. 5 seconds left. Is this to Clark? Come to the near side, 2 seconds, as he hands it off to Young. It's a lot of unhappiness. A lot of unhappiness. Both coaches unhappy with the officiating. That's got to mean that they're doing it right.
Yeah, they must be pretty partial.
27-21. The Wildcats will go into the locker room with the lead on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares. Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Show Low Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
27-21, Fabens Wildcats are leading Round Valley here in the 3rd place game as Wildcats just got done playing one against Mogollon not that long ago, but have been able to ride Guile Hernandez's offense here in the first half. Hernandez in the break with, I believe that means he has 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 14 points. As he has been the lifeblood. 5. It's all right. This thing is monstrous and confusing. But Hernandez with 14 points, nobody else even approaching double figures for the Wildcats. On the other side, Round Valley, it took them 5.5 minutes for the Elks to get anything going offensively. Once it started, it was Kyron Clark, and they needed somebody to really rise up there because they were playing without Ziegler, who was on the bench for a lot of the first half, having picked up fouls. Many of the Elk had picked up quite a few fouls as they were in the penalty, the double penalty even. But Wildcats weren't able to really take advantage of that. And as it is, they had a 9-point lead while the Elk were really struggling to find the hole and wind up going into the break with still a 6-point advantage, but it seems like it's pretty wide open here going into the second half. 27-21, Fabens is leading in the third-place game here at the Round Valley Roundball Shootout. And we'll have the second half for you right after this on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares. Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Ready to start the second half. When you are ready to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. It's Northland Pioneer College, as the Wildcats are going to look to extend a 27-21 lead. Perhaps looking in the rearview mirror, thinking that an opportunity is lost when they had shut down Round Valley's offense. They just couldn't get it past a 9-point edge. So now what do? With a little bit of a tighter margin here is Guzman is attempting a three-pointer from the corner of the near side and can't connect. So an empty possession here to start it off for the Wildcats. Now the Elk looking to score from the outside as Foster misses the apparatus. A little interesting that both are relying on the deep ball here at this late stage in the day and tournament.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what Round Valley had drawn up to get back in this one.
Bouncing it on the outside. Hernandez, 14 first half points, coming to the angle right, but nothing there. Going to reset with Gutierrez, handing it off to Hernandez. I think Hernandez is going to need somebody else to help him score some here to really try to close out this third place game. Fabens, the small school from east of El Paso, with Gutierrez now crossing over to go to the inside, back out, set up Sigala with that three-pointer from straight away, and perhaps that's going to be his partner in crime. Sigala makes it a 9-point edge, matching Fabens' largest edge. As now Clark with a quick touchdown inside. Cisco had a hard time with the delivery, but he's able to recover and put that up and in. 30-23. Gutierrez directing traffic, and then handing off to Hernandez. Sigala, who just knocked down that three-pointer, gets the catch out near midcourt. Back to Gutierrez, and then back outside Hernandez. Both of the efforts here in the second half have been from three-point range. Now try to find a cutting Gutierrez. No good on that reception, but he's able to knock it right back and go up and underneath. Silva was trying to get with a little bit of a circus shot, as he's no good there. Rebound is already in the front court where Cisco loses it on his way up. Gutierrez now heading straight away, going right at the rim. No good on that with the tough angle. And the rebound is pulled down by Round Valley, coming up trailing 30-23, 5:45 to go in this third quarter. Foster to Cisco. Left wing, Bevel's three-pointer's not good. Ziegler with the offensive rebound, can't put it back. And coming out of the scrum, here comes Hernandez, fake a pass to the right, taking it to the left, and what a tough shot as he early had to reach that thing around. Foster was there playing some pretty good transition defense again, but Hernandez a little bit better offense. Back out to a 9-point lead for the Wildcats. Foster, foul line, baseline Ziegler, ball fake with some space, but their nice recovery. Gutierrez with the help defense on the interior. Joey Gallos coming in to replace Silva. Wildcats lead 32-23, but still on the defensive side. Bevel gives it a slap. Bounces it to Foster. He had a little bit of a hard time with that reception. Putback wasn't good, and now here's another player leaking out. This time it's Sigala who's going to finish that one. It's a double-digit lead here for the short bench of Fabens with less than 5 minutes to go in the third. Foster going side to side and eventually to the straightaway mark where Clark is going to find Ziegler. Yeah, might have got away with a step, but he's able to convert. Get it back into single digits. Now Gutierrez with his foot to the gas. Hands it off Gallos, slowly moving to his right, high off the glass, not good. Cisco with the rebound. Foster trots into the front court. Round Valley gets the stop, could use some points, but it was deflected. Going into the high post, loose ball rolls over to Gallos. 3-on-2 as they're going to go to the trailing Hernandez back outside. where Guzman goes on the attack. Eventually find it off to Hernandez, who had a hard time there. Probably thought he was pushed, but instead it goes as a wild shot. Loose ball picked up by Round Valley. Short hop Bevel. Clark in the near side shoots up a corner three that's a little bit short. Rebound taken by Clark. Kick it back out to Foster. Clark thought he had it on the wing, but it was a little bit behind him, stolen away. Here come the Wildcats with Hernandez stopping at the three-point line. Go to the far side, Segala. Back over to Hernandez on the attack. Puts that one up wide. 34-25, 3:38 to go in the third. Cisco send it to the baseline in Ziegler, who gets knocked down, and a foul will be whistled on which of the Fabens players? It'll be Gallos, and that'll be his first. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line is currently occupied by Hunter Ziegler. Had a little bit of a tough go in the first half, trying to contend with the foul trouble as he puts in the first. Owen Young checking in. And a timeout is taken by the Fabens bench, leading by 8 here on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Wow.
8-point edge with another free throw coming for Ziegler. The officials taking charge. So Ziegler back at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul line after Gallos picked up his first, team's first. And here he goes, leaving that one up short. Nice box out there at the top of the key. Controlled by Segala, who's again taking that angle straight away. It's such a tough shot, but he's able this time to get the finish. 10-point lead. As Round Valley was able to take it down to 7, but they couldn't really get it any closer than that, as there's a short corner shot by Cisco, but it's over the rim, and it's out of bounds. Ten-point lead here for Round Valley. Excuse me, for Fabens. Round Valley with the basketball. As they go again to that short corner on the right. Ziegler with the ball fake, got Gallos in the air. And that's the second team foul, second on Gallos. Baseline right, ball is inbounded, looking for Ziegler. He had a hard time with the reception, but it couldn't be claimed by Gallos. Now the putback by Bevel's not good. Ziegler trying to fight a couple of different Wildcats for the rebound. Eventually they're going to get Guzman for the push. That's his third. Third team foul on the Wildcats. As the ball is again inbounded to Ziegler. This time he is surrounded, nearly pushed out of bounds, but he's able to recover. Now it's reversed out to Young, who goes to the right lane line in. Cisco nearly taken away. He's able to get it out to Foster. He's on the run. Float that one up, rimming out. Cisco out fighting Gutierrez for the rebound. That's not good. Now Foster's got the rebound, but they're going to say that he was tied up by Gutierrez. And the jump ball with the possession arrow going right back to Round Valley. I don't know how many opportunities the Elk have had here on this possession, but it's a lot. Cisco with the inbound, ball fake to Gallos. Maybe got away with one. Ziegler can't get the putback, and there is an awful lot of frustration on Round Valley sideline because they had so many looks at the hoop. 36-26. Wildcats leading and working the weave with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Now turning the corner, Gutierrez on the inside, has to adjust his shot, scoop it up and in. That was a tough look.
Got the spin off the rim.
This is their largest edge for the Wildcats. Foster holding it outside the three-point line. Move it to the left. Try to bounce it into the mid-post, but it was kicked, and I think that Round Valley's fortunate for that because Cisco was surrounded. A lot of stationary offense here from the Elks. Inbound to Ziegler, right back Bevel, trailing 12. Looking for some points as Foster puts up a three-pointer that's not good. Nearly thrown away again by Bevel. He's able to get it back out to Foster, kick it out, open Ziegler, three balls on the way, short. Rebounded by Young, he goes right back up and he can't finish. Now falling down, there's gotta be a foul or a traveling. And Coach Hernandez is not happy. Minute and 35 seconds left. And the Wildcats dodging bullets here as Round Valley on these last two possessions have had lots of looks. Young with a straightaway three, that's in.
Wow, this is a quick set shot from three.
38-29, minute 22 to go, so the lead's back into the single digits. Fabens trying to avoid what had happened in that second quarter where it looked like they were in control, but Round Valley got hot over the last couple of minutes. Bring it back into a manageable deficit. Hernandez to Gallos. His corner three is on the way and up and in, the big fella.
Coach Hernandez liked that one.
Foster now trying to answer, less than a minute to go. Back out to a 12-point game. Cisco at the elbow, back outside now right wing. Foster's three is answering. Back to a 9-point edge. Move it over, Gutierrez cuts to the right and is bumped at the foul line. That'll be Ziegler's third. Ziegler winds up in the middle of an awful lot of conversation. We saw it with Camp Purdy. And now he and Gutierrez were having words as Gallos gets the inbound pass and he can't finish. And the Wildcat bench happy, the Elk players not. As Gallos was said to be bumped and fouled by Cisco.
That's his third.
Ziegler indicating he thought that Cisco went straight up. As Gallos, who had recently knocked down a three-pointer, says 15 feet ain't nothing. Puts in the first there at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. Second is up and on the way and short, but their rebound is pursued by Sigala, and he's going to take that away from a trio of Elk. Here's Gutierrez going right at that same trio, and Ziegler with an aggressive foul. That might be his fourth. It is. So Kyron Clark back to the scorer's table. As the first free throw from Gutierrez is not good.
0 for 3 from the line for Gutierrez this afternoon.
They got an offensive rebound off of the last miss, so everybody's looking alive as Gallos gets ready to crash, but second free throw is good. 11-point game, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Full court pressure as Foster has a hard time with it. Guzman already with a handful of fouls. He's got to be careful as Foster outruns him. Sent it off to the left block, and Cisco, who probably traveled twice, but he's got his own miss, back up and not good, but he's bumped and fouled.
We're going to do a coach interview here in just a second.
43-32. And going to this free throw line, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line will be Andrew Cisco. We've had two different Fabens players on the floor look back at their coach signaling traveling. And you probably heard the conversation there that Coach Hernandez was having. Second free throw is on the way and also not good. Gallos with the rebound, but he's tied up. Possession arrow coming back over to the Wildcats. So that just means Round Valley's going to get it to start the fourth quarter. Going to set it up in the full court here defensively. Bevel facing Gutierrez, now winding up a long pass, converted off to Gutierrez, who can't get the finish, but there's the putback up and in from Segala.
Coach called that one. He was calling the play fly.
45-32, Fabens will go into the final period leading 13 on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
45-32, Round Valley trailing the Wildcats. The Elk looked like they had a little bit of an opportunity, much as they had going into the half, where they were trailing 11, hadn't been able to get any points up. Well, they were trailing 9 at that point, but got a couple of buckets from Clark, and that seemed like it was going to do enough just to keep it close. And Fabens, who was in a similar situation where they just couldn't put Round Valley away, but got a couple of big buckets with some hustle plays, though benefiting from Round Valley having a hard time converting off of a handful of offensive rebounds at a couple of different sequences. So now trailing 13 and beginning the fourth quarter. The Elk go to the corner near side where Young's three-pointer's not good, trying to get the rebound, but having a hard time pursuing it around Guzman was Phelps, though he does force Guzman to knock it out of bounds. So another opportunity here for Round Valley. Opportunities have not been wanting. There have been many for Round Valley, just the Elk haven't been getting them down and in. Phelps having a hard time navigating the traffic. Kick it back over, Clark. Foster now trying to force it inside to Phelps, but a lot of blue shirts there. It's stolen away. Now Gutierrez going right at the rim to score it. Correction, that's Hernandez. And here's the largest lead here for the Fabens Wildcats. Corner far side, Young splits defenders, puts it up from 15. That was a pretty good move to the bucket. Everything but the drop. So going to kick it out now. Segala starts it off with Hernandez, and now Gutierrez. I do not believe if these three have left the floor. Running the weave here near midcourt. Drop it off now. Gutierrez trying to turn the corner. Said he finds Hernandez. Guzman doesn't have a three-pointer available, so they're coming back outside. They're going to run some more weave. 6:43 left. Segala loses his footing. Kick it out to the far side. Now off to the wing, wide open. Gutierrez three is too strong, but there's a rebound from Hernandez, and back out to run some clock. Good decision here from the Wildcats as they actually find a cutting Guzman, but he's going to show his wisdom and kick it right back out. Poked away and into the backcourt. Gutierrez having a hard time with Clark here on the outside. Probably fouled there as he goes to the rim. Won't finish, but he is fouled. Gutierrez to the free throw line. And all of the Fabens players sent into the backcourt. Probably just to avoid any kind of fouls here, leading 16 after that first make on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. Second is on the way. That's also good. 49-32. The short bench for the Wildcats, although it's a little bit bigger with Gallos playing this one. Been able to stay out of foul trouble and find just enough offense from performers including Hernandez. Is there Cisco? No, correction, that's not Cisco, that's Phelps to get that one down. Now Gutierrez going inside and back out Guzman's three-pointer is up and over the rim. Rebounded on the baseline there by Foster. He's able to get it out to Clark. Send it to the center of the floor. Bevel inside the foul line. Stays away from a charge to get it to the trailing Phelps. That's way too hard, but rebounded by Young. He's up and underneath the score. 49-36. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. An awful lot of time left here. So Wildcats can't get too cute. There's Gallos. Ball fake. Going to come back outside with Hernandez. Playing for third place here at the Round Valley Roundball Shootout. And right now, not quite in the clubhouse, but inching their way. Fabens using lots of clock on a lot of these sequences. As Guzman bounces it mid-post, back to a cutting Guzman, outside to a wide open Gallos, whose three is up and short. Rebound tip though, controlled by Guzman, who's got that one up no good, but he is bumped and fouled. He's got a big heart, number one does.
Owen Young's second foul.
Jonathan Guzman's a junior, as he's going to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line to shoot two. It's not good. As Ziegler's going to come in, he's got 4 fouls. Andrew Sisko's going to join him. Giving way is Taven Bevel and Brooks Phelps. One more coming here for Guzman. His team's up 13, less than 5 to go. And that one's also off the back rim. Rebound pulled down by Sisko, so the door remains open here for Round Valley. Elk just having a hard time finding the offense. Foster is going to signal a timeout. Trailing 13, they got a lot to talk about here on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
All right, Ron, where do the Elk need to go for some offense here? 36 points in 3.5 quarters. They got to get something going, not necessarily on the defensive side. They need points. Where are they going?
Well, Clark was hot on the three, at least for them, the sophomore Clark, in the first half. He scored a couple threes. So, I don't know, maybe get some inside-outside play and get it to Clark, see if they can get some threes. But they've really had a lid on their basket.
Looks like 2-3 zone going to be employed here by Fabens, and trapping Ziegler on the far side. Fortunate to get that one to the foul line. Now that one even more fortunate to find its way to the baseline. Just playing with fire are these Elk with these passes. Ooh, Gurley handling that one now, a double dribble. Yeah, I think that can't pick it up and set it down with 2 hands. Not in this game anyway. (49-36) as Foster, with the clock approaching 4 minutes, goes to the near side. Young, and now Clark. Foster inside to Ziegler. Nice pass down to Sisko, who's got the finish. (49-38), but time becoming a bit of a factor. That took an awful long time. Here's a fake pass to the right, calling his own number. Hernandez hits the deck, no whistle. Now already into the front court. Elk have numbers, but Sisko took a little too long to size it up, and he fired a pass to his coach. Victor Silva going to come in and replace Elijah Segala. First time he's come out today, I'm certain of it. Well, in this game.
Yeah.
Trying to speed up Fabens, but Gutierrez is a very capable ball handler. Going to retreat now and use some of this clock as he finds a cutting Hernandez to the corner in Gallos, and wisely going to pull that out to use some more clock. Dangerous pass, as that's going to be the end of Ziegler.
I like the patience.
Replacing him will be Taven Bevel. 16 foul, so free throws for the rest of the way for the Wildcats as they lead 49-38. Gutierrez matched up with Clark on the outside. It gets the step going to the left and eventually finishes that one at the rim. Back out to a 13-point game, less than 3 minutes to go.
That's the problem with the tight play by Clark on the outside. He just got by him.
Clark's three-pointer's not good, but he has his own miss. Now the pass to that foul line is again intercepted by Gutierrez. He's got 2 men in front and eventually fakes a pass to the left, comes back, calls his own number, but can't complete it. But the rebound is had by Guzman. 2.5 minutes to go in time now. Maybe even a bigger opponent than Fabens for Round Valley, especially as these Wildcats are just working it around the perimeter, occupying clock. Hernandez in the center circle. You know, this free throws have been a struggle. I don't know why they're going ahead and foul and just try to extend this game. As Guzman gets by a couple of defenders, hits the deck. No whistles as Gallos goes to the far sideline of Gutierrez. I mean, there's an eventual foul, but it took them 30 seconds to get to that point. It's going to result in free throws. I mean, they could have done that around 30 seconds ago and got the ball back a lot sooner. Gutierrez will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Cisco and Young on the block. And ready to try to pursue this rebound with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, trailing 13, but Gutierrez is true.
I don't think anybody's worked harder this game than Coach Hernandez. He's been up the whole game on the sideline, coaching him up.
Cisco off to the far sideline. Here comes Clark. They need points, trailing 14. Clark gets it inside to a cutting Cisco. Nice finish as he's bumped and fouled. Foul was whistled on Jacob Gutierrez as they sent him to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. And he's got the three-point play. Just an 11-point game. Gutierrez behind the back twice to get it into the front court. Clark reaches, allows him to get by, go to the baseline, and Silva who's got the drop. And that might do it. Minute 37 seconds left. So it's off to Young. Free throw line jumper is too wide. Rebounded by Silva, who had it poked away, and it's out of bounds. And Silva wonders why he wasn't fouled. Minute 28 to go, and I just don't know if there's time enough. Timeout's going to be taken. 54-41 is the score. Wildcats in front on Cholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Hudson's Furniture has quality furniture at affordable prices. With their newly expanded showroom, they offer furniture for every room in your home, including best home furnishings, featuring solid wood construction and a lifetime warranty. And customized orders are available to fit your individual size, color, and style. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval with 0 interest and 0 down. For the best prices on quality furniture, visit Hudson's Furniture, across from Walmart in Taylor.
Round Valley inbounding while trailing 13. As it's inbounded to Cisco, as he's bumped and fouled, we'll go to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. But that gives us an opportunity to discuss a few matters of importance, especially the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. What do you like for that one?
Well, the straight line play of the game, we'll go ahead and give that to Coach Hernandez's call at the end of the third quarter. The fly play down to Gutierrez. Was it Hernandez, excuse me. Hernandez for a layup. It was a nice play, kind of again a backbreaker there in the third quarter going into the fourth. So congratulations, Hernandez.
As one of 2 free throws are down, pass to the interior is out of bounds and will remain right here. The Deemers Glass man of the game. If you need glass for your home or business, Deemers Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemers Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. I think a couple of ways we could go with this one, including this guy who's diving right at us. Is both Young and Cisco.
Cisco, yeah, I was thinking of Cisco.
They've been in the mix with an awful lot of offensive rebounds. They haven't been able to get the Bunnies to go down after they've had the put-back opportunities, but they've been giving themselves those opportunities.
Absolutely. Cisco with 11 points on the afternoon. Actually, I think he's going to end up being the high point scorer for the Elks. So
he's the glass man.
Glass man of the game.
And then finally, the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports player of the game. Who do you like there?
We're going to go with Hernandez. Get his point total here.
Want to go fishing? Head
18 points on the game. Definitely been a player that just makes it happen for these guys.
Well, 18 points, 14 of them in the most high anxiety moments in the first half, though,
yep.
when they were really having a hard time getting a lot of separation from Round Valley. He was always ready with an answer. So Gael Hernandez, the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports player of the game. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports south of Pine Top on the Highway 260. As there's now less than a minute to go. The Wildcats lead 11, and right now just trying to play some keep away. Hernandez, just crowned player of the game, goes to the top of the key. He says, why not get some more, as that one bounces around but won't fall. And nearly out of bounds. Hustling Silva is able to knock it off of Clark, and they'll keep it right here with just 37 seconds to play. Oh, it's gone into the italk1067.com tent.
Food tent.
Is that what it's known as?
That's what I know it as.
Silva with the cut off the inbound to finish. And it's a 13-point game, and the ladies are getting ready to take the floor. The championship between the ALA Gilbert Eagles and the Holbrook Roadrunners. That's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a good one.
Got another whistle. What's all this? Oh, foul. Foul is going to be whistled against Owen Young and send Sigala to the free throw line for the 1-on-1. As he lines that one up, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass has been kind to Fabens here in this ball game. As he converts the front end, stretches the lead out, 57-43. The other on the way and also good. 25 seconds to go, a 15-point lead. And right now the Wildcats just trying to avoid any sort of defensive mishap. Bevel to the free throw line, Cisco outside. Where a nice reach through there for Clark, can't finish. The rebound is tipped over to Bevel, 8 seconds to play. As he tries to use the glass from the corner but can't do so, and a whistle on Young is going to again send Sigala to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. And that is 5 on Young, so Round Valley is going to have to make one more movement, as hopping up to get in there is going to be Brooks Phelps. 1-1 for Gutierrez. Correction, that's Sigala. As that's up the front rim, but just 5 seconds left as Round Valley's going to try to go with the half-court look. It's away. It's not good. And it ends with Fabens winning the third place ball game here at the Round Valley Roundball Shootout. Got some championship games coming up on Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to buy the #1 selling truck in America for over 41 years? Want to buy a vehicle with a lifetime engine warranty? Want to get the best deal in the state of Arizona on your new Ford car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Anyone can say they'll give you a great deal, but Guy Hatch at Sholo Ford means it. In fact, he guarantees it. Buy the best from the best. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
This has been an iTalk 1067 Sports exclusive presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Little Bluebird Studios, and Hudson's Furniture. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to italk1067.com.